Part 1. The Black Unicorn. The black unicorn is greedy. The black unicorn is impatient. The black unicorn was mistaken for a shadow or symbol and taken through a cold country where mist painted mockeries of my fury. It is not on her lap where the horn rests, but deep in her moon pit, growing. The black unicorn is restless. The black unicorn is unrelenting. The black unicorn is not free. A woman speaks. Moon marked and touched by sun, my magic is unwritten, but when the sea turns back, it will leave my shape behind. I seek no favor, untouched by blood, unrelenting as the curse of love, permanent as my errors or my pride. I do not mix love with pity, nor hate with scorn. And if you would know me, look into the entrails of Uranus, where the restless oceans pound. I do not dwell within my birth nor my divinities, who am ageless and half-grown, and still seeking my sisters, witches in Dahomey, wear me inside their coiled cloths as our mother did, mourning. I have been woman for a long time. Beware my smile. I am treacherous with old magic and the noon's new fury. With all your wide futures promised, I am woman and not white. From the house of Yemanjá. My mother had 2 faces in a frying pot, where she cooked up her daughters into girls before she fixed our dinner. My mother had 2 faces in a broken pot, where she hid out a perfect daughter who was not me. I am the sun and moon and forever hungry for her eyes. I bear 2 women upon my back, one dark and rich and hidden in the ivory hungers of the other mother, pale as a witch, yet steady and familiar, brings me bread and terror in my sleep. Her breasts are huge, exciting anchors in the midnight storm. All this has been before. In my mother's bed, time has no sense. I have no brothers, and my sisters are cruel. Mother, I need. Mother, I need. Mother, I need your blackness now, as the August earth needs rain. I am the sun and moon and forever hungry, the sharpened edge where day and night shall meet and not be one. Coniagui Women. The Coniagui women wear their flesh like war, bear children who have 8 days to choose their mothers. It is up to the children who must decide to stay. Boys burst from the raised loins, twisting and shouting. From the bush secret they run, beating the other women, avoiding the sweet flesh, hidden near their mother's fire. But they must take her blood as a token. The wild trees have warned them. Beat her, and you will be free. On the 3rd day, they creep up to her cooking pot, bubbling over the evening's fire, and she feeds them yam soup in silence. Let us sleep in your bed, they whisper. Let us sleep in your bed, they whisper. Let us sleep in your bed. But she has mothered before them. She closes her door. They become men. A rock thrown into the water does not fear the cold. In front of the city hotel in Kumasi, 2 horned snails come at twilight to eat the foot-long speckled snake dead on an evening wall from sudden violent storm. Their white extended bodies, gently sucking, take sweetness from the stiffening shape as darkness overtakes them. Dahomey. In spite of the fire's heat, the tongs can fetch it. It was in Abomey that I felt the full blood of my father's wars, and where I found my mother, Sebelisa, standing with outstretched palms, hip high, one breast eaten away by worms of sorrow, magic stones resting upon her fingers, dry as a cough. In the dooryard of the brass workers, 4 women joined together, dyeing cloth, mock Eshu's iron quiver, standing erect and flamingly familiar in their dooryard, mute as a porcupine in a forest of lead. In the courtyard of the cloth workers, other brothers and nephews are stitching bright tapestries into tales of blood. Thunder is a woman with braided hair spelling the flass of Shango, asleep between sacred pythons that cannot read nor eat the ritual offerings of the Asane. My throat in the panther's lair is unresisting. Bearing 2 drums on my head, I speak whatever language is needed to sharpen the knives of my tongue. The snake is aware, although sleeping under my blood. Since I am a woman, whether or not you are against me, I will braid my hair, even in the seasons of rain. "125th Street in Abomey. Head bent, walking through snow, I see you, Sebelisa, printed inside the back of my head like marks of the newly wrapped Akai that keep my sleep fruitful in Dahomey. And I poured on the red earth in your honor, those ancient parts of me, most precious and least needed, my well-guarded past, the energy-eating secrets. I surrender to you as libation, mother. Illuminate my offering of old victories over men, over women, over myself. Who has never before dared to whistle into the night? Take my fear of being alone, like my warrior sisters who rode in defense of your queendom, disguised and apart. Give me the woman strength of tongue in this cold season. Half earth and time splits us apart like struck rock. A piece lives elegant stories, too simply put, while a dream on the edge of summer, of brown rain and neem trees, snail shells from the dooryard of King Tofa. Bring me where my blood moves, Sebelisa, mother, goddess, with one breast eaten away by worms of sorrow and loss. See me now, your severed daughter, laughing our name into echo. All the world shall remember. The women of Dan danced with swords in their hands to mark the time when they were warriors. I did not fall from the sky, nor descend like a plague of locusts to drink color and strength from the earth. And I do not come like rain, as a tribute or symbol for earth's becoming. I come as a woman, dark and open. Sometimes I fall like night, softly and terrible, only when I must die in order to rise again. I do not come like a secret warrior with an unsheathed sword in my mouth, hidden behind my tongue, slicing my throat to ribbons of service with a smile, while the blood runs down and out through holes in the two sacred mounds on my chest. I come like a woman, who I am, spreading out through nights, laughter and promise, and dark heat, warming whatever I touch that is living, consuming only what is already dead. Sahara. High above this desert, I am becoming absorbed. Plateaus of sand, dendrites of sand, continents and islands and wadis of sand, tongue sand, wrinkle sand, mountain sand, coasts of sand, pimples and pustules and macula of sand, snot all over your face from sneezing sand, dry lakes of sand, buried pools of sand, moon craters of sand. Get your I've had too much of people out of here sand, my own place sand, never another place sand, punishments of sand, hosannas of sand, epiphanies of sand, crevices of sand, mother of sand. I've been here a long time sand, string sand, spaghetti sand, cat's cradle ringalevio sand, army of trees sand, jungle of sand, grief of sand, subterranean treasure sand, moonglade sand, male sand, terrifying sand. Will I ever get out of here sand, open and closed sand, curvatures of sand, nipples of sand, hard erected bosoms of sand, clouds quick and heavy and desperate sand, thick veil over my face sand, sun is my lover sand, footprints of the time on sand, navel sand, elbow sand, play hopscotch through the labyrinth sand. I have spread myself sand, I have grown harsh and flat against you sand, glass sand, fire sand, malachite and gold diamond sand, cloisonné sand, filigree silver sand, granite and marble and ivory sand. Hey, you come here, and she came sand. I will endure sand. I will resist sand. I am tired of no all the time sand. I too will unmask my dark, hard rock sand.